I have got another presentation that I decided was worthy enough to commemorate BTS and the global milestone of 100 million views in one day. Okay? This right here, I like to present to you the video game that you probably have never played. The video game crossover that you never thought you actually needed. Okay? Here it is. The video game in the background is called King of Fighters All Stars. It is a mobile video fighting game in which that I have downloaded myself and I have been playing for quite some time now. I want you guys to pay attention to how I've placed BTS in front of the King of Fighters. Just think about this. BTS invades the King of Fighters. Now, before we move on, I want you to look at the 7 members. Then I want you to look at the characters in the background. And you can definitely picture BTS turned into video game fighting characters. As you guys know, the CEO of Big Hit Entertainment and the CEO of Netmarble, they are cousins. Netmarble Games becomes second largest shareholder of BTS's label, Big Hit Entertainment. Okay? Fans of BTS may find Netmarble's investment in Big Hit to be a bit of a surprise, but both video games, along with competitive esports and K-pop, are two of South Korea's biggest international exports. Cross-industry marketing is extremely popular in South Korea, and there are already numerous K-pop-oriented mobile games available, including ones that feature BTS. By investing in Big Hit, Netmarble not only opens up new branding opportunities for itself, but also creates new opportunities for Big Hit's artists, namely BTS, to move further into the highly lucrative gaming industry. The real game that's going to get BTS into the gaming industry. As you know, Netmarble has already given you BTS World, right? You can get it on the Google Play Store if you haven't played it, or you probably already have been playing it, okay? And BTS World was it was a cool game. It was a cool game, like a season story picture type of game, right? Okay. It had cards, exclusive cards that you could get. You could level up cards. And you talk to various BTS members, right? It wasn't really much. It didn't really do BTS justice to be this big of a boy band and have a game, okay? Have a mobile game. But Netmarble and BTS are actually cousins. They're shareholders. It makes sense that the King of Fighters All-Stars is the game. Because pretty soon you have BTS Universe Story that's going to be released soon. It lets you create a universe together. I have already pre-registered, and actually I will be playing this game on this channel. So if you want to see me play the game, make sure you just like the video and subscribe. And when this game drops, I will be playing it live. You can explore tons of stories with characters from the BTS universe. And here's an even further reason right here. When you look at the 7 members in video game form, it gives them a new height. It makes you look at them as more cemented into pop culture, because now they're crossing over into the video game world. That's where you got to be. It's 2020. People are playing video games on mobile phones. A story game is not good enough though, right? I mean, BTS has videos that has action in it, right? These guys are fighting in their videos. These guys are, you know, there's all types of elements that are in their videos that it's time. It's time to put them in a video game where they can cross over with actual video game fighters. Okay, so I want you to imagine if you take, you know, like a Jimin and you change him into this right here. Okay, it'll look exactly like him, but it'll be so defined and so HD, right? Now, challenge yourself and win, right? You pick 3 players. So you could put 3 members on a team at a time, right? So you could have like, you know, these 3 on a team, and then you can preset these 3 on a team, and then you could preset these 3 on a team. You could switch it up, but it's always 3 on a team at a time, right? You'll be seeing the characters' icons up here, right? So I want you to imagine BTS makes their way to the King of Fighters. You'll be able to play with them in a fighting game. You don't understand how amazing this has to be, right? Because these characters in this game have block moves, evade moves, punching, you know, punch moves. You could even Bluetooth your controller. I Bluetooth my PS4 controller to this game. You could Bluetooth your controller to it. You don't necessarily have to play with your phone. That's the beauty about the game as well. Finishers. Great detail in this game. There have already been crossovers with the King of Fighters. I missed out on this Tekken 7 crossover, which I am very mad that I missed out on. I mean, please, Netmarble, can you hook me up? Can you please hook me up? Because I missed it. I didn't know, bro. Right? I didn't. Look, I played this game, Tekken, right? Tekken 7. And these characters look phenomenal in this King of Fighters game. You know, they look phenomenal. So that's the crossovers that they do in the King of Fighters already, right? So BTS would not be the first crossover that the King of Fighters had, see? But BTS and Netmarble, they're cousins. So they have to be the next crossover in this game, okay? They also crossed over with recently with an anime called GINTAMA. And I got a few characters from GINTAMA. I did not unlock all of them though. I found out about this game a few months ago when this dropped. The WWE event that the King of Fighters had. Let me tell you something. I am a huge WWE fan. And when I found out that the frickin' Rock and John Cena, Kofi Kingston, The Undertaker, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch were going to be free, that's right. All the crossover players are free, brother. That means when you get, listen, you see how good The Rock looks? He looks amazing, doesn't he? You see how good John Cena look? They look amazing, don't they? Yes, they look amazing. They look fabulous. The Rock's theme song plays while you fight. That means that a BTS song is going to have to play while each member fights in combat. That's the beauty of it, man. And you get to keep the characters after the event. The event's only going to be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks long or something like that. Long enough for you to grind and get the characters, right? Because they want you to play hard body. And so I got all of the characters, right? The WWE event, man. I stayed up all night. So I got all of the characters, right? Now that the event's over and the next event was GINTAMA, that event is over. I still have The Rock and Johnson. I still have all these characters to play with, you know? And I'm thinking in my brain, yo, what more iconic characters can you make crossover? And when I found out that Netmarble and BTS and Big Hit are actually cousins, I'm like, why didn't they do this already? Well, I'm glad they haven't done it already because I would have missed out. Well, I hope they didn't do it already. I don't think they would have did it already because I haven't seen no videos on it. I doubt that this has happened yet. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it needs to freaking happen because look at this, man. The game was amazing. The game is fabulous. I just want you to go ahead and look at some more detail, right? Of how they make the characters look. Okay, they do the characters justice. Okay, they made an entire WWE background storyline that goes along with the game. Shut your mouth, jabroni. You can't beat The Rock. I'll show you why The Rock is the people's champ. That's exactly how The Rock talks, you know. It's an entire storyline that goes along with it. When you watch the storyline, the body actually is moving in like a motion. So these are just screenshots. But it's a phenomenal game. Look. You see how they put John Cena with the King of Fighter All-Stars, with the players, with the characters. You see how they mix the two? This could be BTS. This could be BTS. That's what I'm telling you. That's what needs to happen, right? It's what needs to happen. Look at this. This right here, the picture right here on the right. See, this is The Rock. They put a shirt on and his pants on. This is the standard Rock streetwear that he comes out in when he doesn't wrestle, but he just want to whoop somebody's ass. He just come out in this right here. He don't come out with no shirt on like he's about to wrestle. He come out in this right here with the Brahma bull on the front, right? It's so accurate to The Rock. It's crazy. But the crazy part is they got The Rock how he looks like today. It's amazing the detail that they put into this thing. I'm just so blown away about this. Like, look at the background. Look at the detail. They got The Rock's truck. I met The Rock in real life, and he pulled up in this truck right here, right? The same truck. They even got his truck right there. It's crazy the detail. It's crazy what they're gonna do if they add BTS in this. You don't understand how hot this shit will be, bruh. Like this picture right here that I got the mouse on. This picture is just The Rock. Like when you level up his character and stuff, you see this picture right here. When you level him up and stuff, and they even got an announcer. He's like, The Rock. It's like the actual announcer from the WWE. It's like, oh my God. It's like, it's legit. This right here is like a special card that you get. It's like a perk that you can add to the character. So they added The Rock with one of the King of Fighter All-Star characters. It's amazing, man. And I know if they add BTS to this, it'll be hot, undeniably. It'll be undeniably hot, bro. So in conclusion, man, I just want to say, in honor of BTS hitting 100 million, since, you know, Map of the Soul is postponed, right? You already got some kind of game coming out, right? Okay. Why don't you just do the crossover? So here's the help that I need, right? The link is in the description box. I want you to shoot over here. 3 have signed it. I want you to shoot over here, and I want you to sign a petition to get BTS as the next King of Fighters All-Stars in the next event, man. This right here. You got to talk to Netmarble. You got to talk to Big Hit. These two got to connect. We got to see this. I got to have this. I don't know if y'all want it. I don't know if y'all care. I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all like play video games like that. I don't know if I don't know if you play video games like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you do. But like, I do. And I play both of these video games, bruh. And I really need to see this happen. I need to see this happen, bro. I need... There's no telling what outfits they would put them in. There's no telling... You know, you would get their voices in the game when you fight with them. When you do the finishing move, it'll have a cool animation and it'll zoom into one of their faces and it'll do this animation and he'll do the finishing move. Like, don't you want that? Don't you want to see that? Don't you want HD picture cards of all 7 members turned into King of Fighters? What? Don't you want that? Yes, you do. And it's free. Okay, all you'll have to do is download the game and play it, and then you'll unlock the 7 members, and then the Netmarble, you guys are gonna get freaking paid because the army is just gonna pay real money to unlock everything real fast. Like, there's gonna be plenty of people who are not gonna want to grind and spend all the time to do it free. You guys are going to make so much money. You're going to see the most downloads for your video games that you ever seen if you put them in the King of Fighters All-Star. I'm telling you. But you make sure you heard it here first, man. So give me a position on your marketing team or something, or your, because hey, I thought of this idea, didn't I? I thought of this one, though. Y'all might have not thought of it. I thought of it. Maybe y'all working on it. I don't know. But I'm putting this out there in the universe. This is ANDHEARD Studios, man. That's right, man. ANDHEARD, man. King of Fighters All-Stars, please make sure you sign the petition. Please sign it. Please sign it, man.